first reason, which is very paramount for the Europeans, given their history, is security and stability, peace. We need a world of peace. One of the things Europe hoped now, you see, we have today an international economic order, the international economic order, which is governed by capitalist states, headed by the US and Europe, and all the institutions that are established, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, all of them are part of this global architecture. Now, this global architecture is like this. The rich nations are here, and Africa and the rest, Asia, Latin America are here. And Africa is producing raw materials, cocoa, coffee, and so on. And then we are getting manufactured goods, cars, trains, manufactured goods. This is the international economic order now. For this to change, we need a new international economic order. We need a new international economic order. But who is going to create it? The people, the countries that have the power to bring the new are the countries who are not interested. United States, Europe, Japan. They are controlling the present international economic order. The new one is difficult. So one of the things that development economists are talking about is that we should have a new international economic order. But the powerful nations of the world who can bring it about are not interested. They don't want to do it. So Europe will not help. Then if Europe will not help, then we go to Plan B. Plan B is South cooperation. We should cooperate more among ourselves in the South. The Southern world. Or Plan C, North-South dialogue. We should dialogue with the North. These are the three options. Either a new international economic order, South-South cooperation, or North-South dialogue. Now, Europe doesn't want to change the international economic order, the architecture of the international, because it is in the interest of Europe. And Africans, Asia, and Latin America are very weak, the third world are very weak to change this international system. You understand? Now, one of the reasons why the system will not change and it's difficult for Africa to industrialize and harmonize, is that if Africa is going to industrialize, then Africa needs to do one thing. There's one policy that Africa must embark on, and that is the policy of protectionism. But protectionism is against free trade liberalization of the present economic order. The present economic order is for free trade. You want to protect your industries. How do you protect your industries? You set up an industry in Quebec to produce, say, vehicles. That industry will die because Ford, Toyota, Mitsubishi, they are powerful. So it's okay. If Japan wants to bring Toyota, you pay 200% tax. You raise the tariffs for them. So that Japan cars cannot easily come here. Once you do this kind of thing to protect, protection is against trade liberalization. So the economic order and the philosophy behind it doesn't work in Africa's interest. The economic order and the philosophy of free trade liberalization cannot be supportive of protectionism. And if you want to protect your economy, without protection you can't industrialize. Because if you want to produce this in Accra or Praia, it may cost you maybe $3 to produce this. But in the advanced countries, because they've done it for a long time and the machines are there, it may cost them just $1 to produce this. So they produce it at $1, come and sell to you at $2. You are producing at 3, you can't sell it at 2, you lose. You can't even sell it at 3 because you need profit. So your industry will die. What your government has to do is to protect the Quebecian industry by raising tariffs for this. But Quebec cannot do it alone. So Quebec, Dakar, Conakry, Accra, we form a union, we do tariffs here, and others cannot penetrate easily. That is the assumption. That is the way to go. You understand? That's the way to go. But as individual states, individual nations, you take the decision to protect, they will punish you. World Bank will even withdraw loans to you. Because the World Bank and the IMF, that's why they are there. They're Bretton Woods institutions. Do you get the point? So, would there be a new international economic order? Who are the agents to bring it about? Who will bring it about? Can Africa then industrialize? Where is the market? If Ghana decides that, okay, Ghana is not going to import or produce Pepsi Cola or Fanta, we can do our own Fanta. So Ghanaian industry or businessman invests money and produce Fanta. Can Ghana Fanta easily come to the Senegalese market? Because as soon as Senegal begins to protect Ghanaian industry, France will warn them, hey, be careful. So, what strategies? After independence, Nkrumah, as part of the Pan-African thing, Pan-African, Nkrumah and the first leaders, Senghor, they believe in import substitution industrialization. Import substitution. So if Ghana is importing hen, we are not going to import, we shall substitute, we shall do it in Ghana. So IFI became the plan for many African countries. But import substitution means that you are protecting your economy And once you protect your economy, the big nations will protect the economies as well. And the World Trade Organization will say, look, you are going against the rules. You see, Japan and America, they're having a problem. Japanese cars cannot easily go to the American market. They put a high tariff. Because if they allow Japanese cars to come to America, American cars will go down, American industry will go down. And the Americans are also doing the same thing. So Japan and America are engaged in a trade war. Said, no, Ghana, be careful of China. Because Chinese investment has hidden crosses. You don't know. I came here, I saw they are building a casino. I said, be careful of China. Because China is not a Father Christmas.